They say that owning a cat is like having a tiny little lion in your home. And just like their larger cousins, cats have certain rules they expect you to follow. However, unlike lions, cats will not be direct about what they want. So it's up to us to learn their language and decode what they're trying to tell us. In this video, we'll let you in on the secrets of the 10 unspoken rules all cats expect you to follow. So make sure to watch until the end so you don't miss the last one. Number 1. Don't touch their food. This may seem like an obvious rule, but it's one that many cat owners unfortunately break. It's natural to want to pet your cat while they're eating, but doing so can cause them a lot of stress. That's because cats are natural-born hunters. And when they eat, they become very focused on their meal and are always on the lookout for potential predators. By petting them during this time, you're essentially sneaking up on them and startling them while they're in a vulnerable position. This can make them feel anxious or even threatened, which can lead to aggression or other behavioral issues. Additionally, touching their food can also contaminate it with your scent, which can make your cat less likely to eat. To avoid any issues, it's best to wait until your cat is finished eating before giving them any attention. Not only will this keep them safe, but it will also help build trust and strengthen your bond with your furry friend. Number 2. Don't wake them up. We all love a good cuddle session with our cats, but it's important to respect their need for sleep. Much like humans, cats need plenty of rest to stay healthy and happy. And waking them up from a deep sleep can be very jarring for them. Imagine being woken up abruptly from a dream. You would probably be disoriented and grumpy too. So try to be mindful of your cat's sleep schedule and avoid disturbing them unless absolutely necessary. If you do need to wake them up, do it gently by first making sure they know you're there and then slowly and calmly calling their name. With a little patience and understanding, you can help ensure that your cat gets the rest they need to thrive. Number 3. Don't stare into their eyes. Cats are fascinating creatures, and it's natural to want to look into their mesmerizing eyes. However, staring at a cat can be a sign of aggression or a challenge. In the wild, cats use their eyes to communicate with each other, and prolonged eye contact can be seen as a threat. This is especially true for cats who haven't been socialized to human faces. They may interpret your stare as a challenge to their authority or even a warning of an impending attack. To avoid any potential conflict, try to limit your eye contact with your cat to brief moments. If you find yourself staring into their eyes for longer than intended, look away slowly and calmly. With a little practice, you'll be able to maintain a respectful distance and build a stronger bond with your feline friend. Number 4. Don't be late for dinner. Cats are creatures of habit, and they rely on routine to feel safe and secure. One of the most important routines for a cat is meal time. When you start feeding your cat at a certain time, they will quickly learn to anticipate that meal, and will often be waiting patiently at their food bowl at the expected feeding time. Keeping them waiting too long can cause them to become anxious or stressed, which can lead to behavioral problems such as excessive vocalization or inappropriate elimination. To avoid these issues, it's crucial to establish a consistent feeding schedule and stick to it as much as possible. Your cat will thank you for it. Number 5. Don't ignore their meows. Cats are experts at getting our attention when they want something, whether it's food, playtime, or just some affection. However, it's important not to ignore their meows, as doing so can cause them to become frustrated or even anxious. Plus, meowing is a cat's primary form of communication with us humans, so it's essential to pay attention to what they're trying to tell us. Of course, we can't always respond to their every meow, but we should try to determine if their meow is a one-time thing or if they're trying to tell us something. If you notice your cat is meowing excessively or more frequently than usual, it's important to investigate further. They could be trying to tell us something is wrong, such as a change in their litter box or a new medical condition. Ignoring these signs could worsen the problem and lead to more serious issues. So it's vital to give our feline friends the attention they need and deserve. Number 6. Don't leave them alone for too long. Cats are independent creatures, but that doesn't mean they want to be left alone all the time. Cats can suffer from separation anxiety, just like dogs. If you leave your cat alone for extended periods, they may develop behavioral or psychological problems. Some signs that your cat is bored or lonely include excessive vocalization, destructive behavior, and inappropriate urination. To prevent these issues, try to provide your cat with plenty of enrichment, both mentally and physically. This can include interactive toys, puzzle feeders, and plenty of opportunities for exercise. You can also consider getting a second cat to keep your furry friend company when you're not home. Just make sure they get along well before you leave them alone together. Number 7. Don't interrupt their grooming. Cats spend a significant amount of time grooming themselves, and for good reason. Not only does it help them look their best, but it also helps them stay clean and healthy. The act of grooming releases oils that keep their skin and fur in good condition, while also stimulating blood circulation. Plus, grooming helps cats identify and eliminate parasites like fleas and ticks. As you can imagine, interrupting this essential process can be quite stressful for a cat. So it's best to avoid approaching or touching them while they're busy grooming. Instead, wait until they've finished and then give them the attention they deserve. After all, a clean and well-groomed cat is a happy cat. Number 8. Don't think they'll beg for food. One of the most common mistakes cat owners make is giving in to their cat's begging. While it may be cute and endearing to see your cat meow and rub against your legs when it's mealtime, giving in to these requests can create a host of problems. For one, cats that beg are often those who haven't been fed consistently or who haven't received enough food at their regular meals. By giving in to their begging, you're essentially rewarding their bad behavior and reinforcing the idea that they won't receive the food they need unless they beg for it. This can lead to a never-ending cycle of begging and over time can cause your cat to become overweight or develop unhealthy eating habits. Instead, it's important to stick to a regular feeding schedule and provide your cat with the appropriate amount of food at each meal. Number 9. Don't forget the litter box. Cleaning the litter box isn't the most glamorous task, but it's an essential part of being a responsible cat owner. Cats are naturally clean animals, and they expect you to keep their litter box clean as well. A dirty litter box can cause your cat to avoid using it, which can lead to accidents around the house. Plus, a clean litter box is essential for your cat's health and well-being, prevents the spread of bacteria, and reduces the risk of urinary tract infections and other health issues. So don't forget to scoop the litter box at least once a day and wash it thoroughly with soap and water once a week. Your cat will appreciate it. Number 10. Don't underestimate their intelligence. Cats are often underestimated when it comes to their intelligence. Many people believe that cats are nothing more than furry little dumb animals that just sleep and eat all day. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Cats are actually incredibly smart animals, with some breeds being as intelligent as dogs. They're able to learn tricks, solve puzzles, and even use their intelligence to manipulate their owners into giving them what they want. So don't underestimate your cat's intelligence. Instead, challenge them with interactive toys and puzzle feeders to help them use their brains and stay sharp. And don't be surprised when they figure out how to open cabinets, climb curtains, and generally wreak havoc around the house. It's just a matter of time before they take over the world,